I finally take care of Alarak here. Mastery points will be set up as such. And yeah, we'll get right into it. It's all good, Jess. I mean, I don't care. Stukov's probably the best partner for this week, but I might not actually do very much. Because Alarak really isn't designed for this one. I know I plan on making some Wraith Walkers to help deal with everything that's going on, but I also had my stream muted for a bit.
You have too few minerals.
Anyways, this mutation should be good. There's not too much left.
Gather more minerals.
But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good one.
Finally,
Make
some
sure if anybody
backup.
has any questions,
Look,
make sure to let me know.
I need to get rid of this infestation before it spreads to the rest of the planet. The infested come out at night, but they can't survive the daylight. Use that time to take out their structures.
Okay, yeah. That's funny.
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm gonna go for gas a little quicker. I don't need to rush to anything specifically yet. I have a feeling I'm gonna build up a little bit of extra cannons, sorry, extra minerals, so I'll make cannons. I really just want upgrades for
Your workers must gather
melee attack, to be honest.
Gather more minerals first.
I want to get a pylon up here too.
Your workers must gather more minerals. I would warp in more pylons.
Just trying to get full saturation as fast as possible. I'll get my gateway now. But I have a lot of defensive things early on, so I'm not super worried about getting tech right away. I really want to make sure I get some good amount of gas and full saturation. Probably made an extra pylon. I want to have things kind of in place for defense. I need them from the jumperling? Hunterlings. Hunterlings? Hunterling, that's what they're called.
It's nighttime, commanders. Fight off the infested until daybreak.
Yeah, I think they're called hunterlings.
Double the infestation.
Look out for those hunterlings. They're fast, and boy, can they jump.
I knew that was going to happen, so I had to make sure, and I want to get a...
I call this
Have entered
the
combat without
apocalypse.
you.
See it in
Your
action.
allies have entered combat without you. So
That's almost done. One thing that's kind of nice about all this is Alarak can kill a lot of stuff. And that should be the last probe I can make. No. I'm gonna keep him on hold position because I do not want to lose. Oh. I do not want to lose for no stupid reason. Because he'll go out there and become a complete idiot and pull so much aggro if I let him.
your research has concluded.
wanting to make freaking pros. I'm not used to like finishing up saturation this quick.
My blades have met the enemy. Your allies have entered combat without you. State your request. Speak.
The night's almost over. We'll be safe to move out again in the daytime.
Must I compensate for your weakness?
Alright, so really, I'm just waiting for a couple more things here.
Your allies have entered combat without
Make
you.
sure I get my Vanguard upgrades. Get back to Alarak.
As I desire.
We made it to the dawn. To stop the infestation, we need to destroy enough of it each day. Head to these coordinates to start.
How shall you serve me?
Sending you the coordinates for more structures.
Your upgrade is
Now
ready for
I
use.
command the
Your
Alexander.
allies have entered combat without
Now
you.
this one I am proud of.
That one. Finish up that. Make sure
This is only temporary.
Without you.
so Alarak's not going to be horrible.
Your allies have entered combat without you. My blades have met the enemy.
I don't care if he dies.
Speak. Your
Not
allies have
super
entered
concerned
combat
about
without
that.
you. Your allies have entered combat without you. Your enemy strikes at a pylon.
Alright.
Detecting
Lost
more
Alarak
structures
too. They
and
didn't have anything to keep
dislocation.
him alive, so that was really the problem.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
I'm about to hang out for a little bit longer before I can do anything.
Did you think you could warp there? Oh, did you think you could warp there? My life for the High Lord.
Here. No, I don't have this.
Finally,
In another minute.
the Death Fleet is standing by. The Death Fleet descends upon this world.
We're making good progress, but there's still a lot of infestation to go. Time is running out. Don't forget that our base will need to be defended at night.
Gonna have a lot of Wraith Walkers.
So goes the chain of the snake.
We're not done yet, Commanders. Here's some more structures to burn out. I knew the infestation was bad. This is crazy. Hold them off. Like the hustle. But I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be
See if you can
easier
get
to
back.
take out the structures in the daytime.
See if you can get back.
It seems my
Your
structure
allies
requires
have entered
more
combat without you.
infestation.
So goes the... Your allies have entered combat without you. I would warp in more pylons if I were you. I find your lack of defense disturbing. Your allies.
Sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your
Let us
allies
see
have
what
entered
a
combat without
Looks like they're trying to tear down a barricade.
Alright, now, what a bunch of jerks.
you. Did you think you could warp there? Your allies have entered combat.
I don't want to lose
Your
anything, so I'm not
allies
bringing
have
any of
entered
this
combat
out.
without you.
Beware
Until I
of
get
those
a little
jokers.
further along.
They'll stun and kill your forces after pulling them in.
Look, everything dies.
Have entered combat without you. entered combat without you. Your
Your
allies have entered combat
If
without
I
you.
actually finish up this, I'll actually go do something.
Ugh, Amon's supporting the infested with his own forces. It's gonna be a long
Really?
night.
What an ass.
Your
Can't believe we
allies
just did
have
that.
entered combat is under assault. You have insufficient.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost. This may look bad, but it won't last much longer. Morning's almost here.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Let us see
Your
what
enemy strikes in a
additional
pylon.
infestation can do.
Did you think you could warp there?
Let's get to work, commanders.
Alarak over
We have to
there.
burn enough of the infestation today so that
Send
we don't
everybody
fall
over here,
behind.
actually.
I detect a nuclear launch. Witness the might of the Death Fleet. Only destruction awaits our foes.
Looks like we can find additional structures here.
Without you.
Why would you do such a stupid thing? Back up, please.
Commencing bloodshed.
The Terrans have brazenly launched a nuke. Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Oh my god. These guys are gonna die so fast. That's so hilarious.
My life for the finally.
That's so funny.
Oh, did you think you could warp there? My life for the High Lord. You address the High Lord.
I mean, I'm clearing a little bit here. I'm not clearing a trivial amount.
Your allies have entered combat without
I
you.
am burning through a lot of minerals though to do it.
Don't go out too far. There isn't much time left in the day.
So goes the chain of ascension. Your allies have entered combat without you. As I. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Another night, another fight. Keep them out of our base. You sure you want to do that at night, commanders? The infested will... You have to do it at night. That virophage will burrow once the sun is up. It may take you more than one night to kill it.
Have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you. Oh. I detect a nuclear launch.
You'll have to defend that barricade if it's gonna stay standing.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Stuck.
Your allies
I'm seeing the
have
infested
entered
gather at one of the barricades.
What will be infestation?
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat with. Your allies have entered combat. Your nexus point is under assault. Oh, did you feel? Your allies have. Your allies have entered combat out of my way.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this
I'm gonna
planet
hang
will be
him out
lost.
up here.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you. Relying on me to allies have entered combat without you.
What's nice is there's always melee units that makes it so you can actually do what you want to do with just a hold position Alarak. No, he doesn't just run away from everybody and just make himself a complete fool, you know?
I like the hustle, but I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime. Looks like Amon wants a piece of us too. Get those defenses in place.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
The Alexander. I am glad that I've never saw it like this.
Do not waste.
Poor Alarak's
Do this,
going to die.
Commanders. It's almost sunrise.
I detected your allies have entered combat without you.
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Say
Sure you
that.
want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your research. Your allies have entered combat without you. For the High Lord.
Alright, so there's that.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have
We just
entered
gotta keep
combat
these guys
without
far
you.
enough ahead.
Finally. Oh, did you think?
We're halfway there, Commanders. Keep it up, and we can still save this planet.
I'm just gonna send all my Havocs on suicide squads. My Havocs.
The Terrans have brazenly launched a nuke.
Another goddamn nuke.
Even my structures put up
I
more of a
don't care,
fight.
those freaking Terrans. Keep launching them damn nukes at us. I mean, I feel a little bit more useful than when I was playing as Vorzoom. I can tell you that much right now. But not that much more useful.
Oh, did you think you could warp there? Your allies have entered combat without you. State your allies have entered combat without you.
I've got another sector with structures on my scanners.
Combat without you.
No, you're doing fine, man. Are you kidding me? We're good. I'm trying to keep everybody away from my Wraith Walkers.
The day's gonna end soon, Commanders.
Goddamn nuke. So annoying.
Allies have entered combat without you. The enemy is managed to kill a number of Tal'Darim. Not an easy feat.
No way. Die out,
We're in for a rough night, but I know we can survive it. I like the hustle, but I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Is Alarak still alive? He is. How the hell did you get over here?
Your allies have entered combat
I
without
don't remember
you.
sending them that far back.
Your allies have entered combat without
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
you. Now, so goes my supplicant's life. Your allies have entered combat without you.
I just gotta get one over here. I can actually kill some stuff. It's out. Oh.
Allies have entered combat
Here
without
goes Alarak.
Pylon.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
You sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Your nexus point is under assault. You must place that.
I have been working on something new. Enjoy.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Yeah, Alarak's died a few times this
Your
time.
allies have
Just a
entered.
few.
Your nexus point is under assault. Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Must I compensate for your weakness? Without you. Your allies have entered combat.
Are you kidding me? Amon wants to attack us now too? Perfect.
Chain of Ascension. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Alexander flies again.
Your next
Won't be long now. We just have to survive until dawn.
Of course. Your allies have entered combat with your allies have entered combat without you. Your nexus point is under
Sunrise.
assault.
That's our cue to move. We won't have enough time later if we destroy too few structures today.
With this choice.
Alright, so I'm gonna go around probably with all this.
So shall it be.
Actually, nope, not too late.
Not
Too
waste
late.
might. Your death will serve us. What? Speak. I detect the Death Fleet is ready for deployment. The Death Fleet has arrived.
Sending you the coordinates for more structures.
Like I said, I definitely feel more useful than I ever did with Warzone.
We burned out
That
almost
doesn't
all of the
necessarily
infestation.
say a lot.
Let's finish the job.
What is everything here?
Because I will it. Speak. Now.
By our word.
Do not waste
That
my
moved me like
time.
a couple fractions of an inch. I like that.
Die, supplicant, so that I might live. Empower me, minion. Your allies have entered combat.
The Alarak does stay alive, and it's almost better for him to go out during the nighttime. However, the issue then becomes, as with Alarak,
Allies have entered combat without
especially with the chokers, you might not be able to survive if
Looks
a
like we
choker
can find
grabs you,
additional
you know?
structures here.
I call this weaponozed.
your allies have entered combat without you.
Looks like the sun's about to set. Get ready for nightfall.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
So close. See, I'm gonna have a lot more things to kill, which would very well keep me
Here
alive.
come the infested.
However, any special unit comes, I'm pretty much screwed.
Advice against it, commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
We should
gonna try to go for it.
for a time, yes?
Speak.
I only have a little left. Okay, where's he? We win!
Your enemy strikes. Must I compensate for your weakness?
Yeah, the nukes kind of sucked. But, you know, thankfully I had overcharge that has just as long of a range
Planet safe,
as
commanders.
the
We have
ghost
used
casting
them.
it. But yeah, that was good. That was good. So yeah, really, I mean, as long as you have good static defense, you're gonna be doing okay on this one. As you can see, I killed about half, but I was kind of expecting that because Stukov is so extremely well set up for this mutation. Anyways, I'm trying to think if there's anything special to talk about with Alarak. I guess don't necessarily be worried about losing things. I mean, you could definitely micro your Alarak extremely well to try to keep everything away from Alarak and your Wraith Walkers and anything with a long range. So there's a lot of micro potential there, and if you... Oh yeah, well, not that much. Yeah. Trying to think if there's really anything else to say. Just micro Alarak a little bit more. If he gets stunned, you're pretty much going to lose him. There's really nothing you can do unless you are okay sacrificing however many Wraith Walkers it takes to take out that unit, or your partner has the ability to help stun lock you or get you out of the stun lock. Anyways, I'm Hunter AFI. Thanks so much for watching.